Love that shredder. I need the shredder. Hi kitty cats! Today is Mask Monday and I got this new mask in my Lip Monthly, so I'm going to try it out. I'm very excited because it's not a sheet mask, which we've done an awful lot of sheet masks, and instead this is a mud mask. It's the Jorel Parker, the original Mango Mud Therapy. Mango. Do you remember that? The SNL thing? You can't have the mango. You can't! Okay, I'll be alright, I will. I was doing that to my daughter, and she was just like, stop, just stop, Mom. And I tried to find, like, an old video of, you know, the SNL skit, and YouTube didn't have any of them. I think there's some sort of, like, copyright situation going on where they can't have clips of SNL stuff or something, because I cannot find one of the mango. All I can find is that newer one that they did like a year or two ago where he's older and making a comeback or whatever. But otherwise than that, I can't find any of the old ones, like the one with David Duchovny. Anyways, I'm ranting about stuff that has nothing to do with this. It should be after I get this on, right? Okay, let's get this stuff on. My face is clean. It's a little damp, I think, still. It says on, it doesn't say to wet your face on this. It just says to apply directly on the skin, avoiding contact with eyes, leave Fango mud on face and body for approximately 5 minutes and wash thoroughly. Yeah, you can use this for your body apparently too. But we're using it as a face mask. Oh, I like the smell. It smells face masky. I'm crazy, I know. I like the color. You know that black one that they have? I haven't used that yet on here. But there's that black one that like peels off. And it's like crazy, like it sticks to your skin. Okay, don't want to get it in my eye. I do want to get it a little on my forehead. Right? I like to get my forehead. I think we got enough on. There we go. Do I look crazy? Huh? Do I look crazy? Am I out of focus or anything? I know, like, I have a hard time because I'm, like, leaning the camera up on a bottle to, like, aim it at me. Okay, so it's only 5 minutes, but I am going to go in the other room with it. Put my glasses on, and then it will have like crazy bluish green mud on it. I do a terrible job. Look at that, all those little spaces, but whatever. Whatever. See you guys in a second. Like, literally, a second. Okay, here I am, kitty cats. And speaking of kitty cats, there is a cat right here that's gonna probably get in the way. And she bites sometimes, so I'm like trying to be careful because she likes to have a little loving, but if she gets too much loving, she gets all bitey. She's like, no, stop. And then she's like, no more. No, stop. You know, she's one of those cats. We call her Selena Bobina, or we call her Bitey. I often just call her Bitey. Like, hey, Bitey. Because she bites all the time. She's so ridiculous. And don't touch, like, her back at all, like, near her tail. She can have a normal time here. So, it's on my face. I can feel it drying. It's drying really quickly. But it's also got, like, a cooling sensation. I really, really like this. I think, you know what, I've always kind of liked mud masks. Anyways, I'm kind of a mud mask girl. I like peel-off masks, too. The whole sheet mask thing you know, it's become kind of a fad in my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's become so popular, and I don't know. I think they can be nice, but a lot of them I think are just bowl. Like, I think some of them are just like, they slap some aloe gel on there and they're sticking it on a sheet. I don't know. It just seems, some of them don't seem to do anything at all. And I think that everybody's just jumping on the bandwagon making, you know, masks. There have been a few that I really liked. There was a Tony Moly one that I really liked. And there was the Perlice one. Is that how you say it? Perlice? I think it's Perlice. I really liked that one. But most of the sheet masks have been like, okay, sure. But, you know, I think I'd rather use like one of my peel-off masks or one of my mud masks. This one I think I really like. I wonder, I think it said it was 20, it was worth 20. I think that's what it said. That was $20 to get this mud mask on the card, and I don't have the card anymore because I'm a fool and got rid of it. Oh my gosh, so today, my paper shredder just stopped working because I put something in that was too thick. It's supposed to be able to handle up to 6 sheets of paper, and I stuck something in there that I guess was thicker than 6 sheets of paper, and it got jammed, and I was trying to unjam it, and I could smell that smell. You know when a motor's like just working too hard? And so I stopped it, and I waited, and I would turn it back on again, and I did the little backwards thing on the shredder so that it comes back up, and it was having trouble coming back up. I mean, it was just a disaster, and then it just stopped. It just freaking stopped working altogether, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just so jammed, and I think the motor died. I think it died. And I don't know what to do. Because I love that shredder. I need the shredder. I shred all, like, my mail through that thing. Because, and all, like, I shred so much stuff in there. Because we have really strict rules here about what we can recycle and stuff. And I don't like putting, like, my personal information in there without shredding it first. And sometimes I take the shredded stuff and I put it in my own compost. Yes, I have my own compost. Because I find that, you know, it will decompose quicker if it's all shredded. So, I mean, I love that thing. I really hope that it can be fixed. If not, I'm going to have to get a new shredder, and I'm like, how long? I think I only have had it for like a year and a half. Yeah, I think I've had it for like a year and a half. So that makes me sad. But let's not think about that anymore. Let's find something else to think about. Okay. What should we talk about? I didn't get any questions this time, so, which is fine. I don't mind when I don't get any questions. It's better than getting the same questions over and over again, you know? What's going on right now? I have, like, nothing really. What? I'm like, well, this coming weekend, not this week, this weekend's Memorial Day weekend that I'm doing this, of course. And, this will go up on Memorial Day. And, that's a very, you know, people all just go and have, like, barbecues and stuff. And it's really supposed to be a lot more solemn than that. I mean, Memorial Day, you're remembering the people who have died for the service of our country. And I think people get that mixed up with Veterans Day. And Veterans Day is, you know, for all veterans. And Memorial Day is for the ones who have died. So it's a sad kind of day. And I'm not saying we can't celebrate those people, but I think people forget what the day is about quite often, and just go and have, like I said, a cookout, barbecue, whatever you want to call it, and grill up some steaks and some hot dogs, and that's the end of it. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Tomorrow I'm going to be grilling chicken wings, okay? I'm going to be grilling some chicken wings with my friends. If my grill's working, I have to check that after I'm done with this. I have to go outside and be like, is this grill still working? Because I haven't used it yet this year. I know that there's gas in the tank, but I'm not sure if the grill itself is working that well. Also, it needs to be cleaned. And my whole, yard needs to be mowed, which somebody's supposed to be coming in the morning and mowing it before people come over, so please let that happen, because everything's growing like crazy out there. I need to prepare the garden so that next weekend I can plant. So there's a lot going on here. Not even, I think I'll plant probably in the middle of the week. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, my cat. I have several cats, and sometimes they're just so damn cute. And then I'll turn and I'll see them doing something cute, and I'm like, oh, it's cute. You know? One's over here all sleeping, and she's really fat and stuff, so it's like, oh, she's so cute. And so on and so forth. Lots of cuteness going on. In fact, you know, I might do a periscope, because I've been wanting to do a periscope of this room. Because it's not finished yet, but I'd like to just show people like what I have to do, so that when they see like the finished look, it's gonna be like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. So I'm wondering what is going on in your guys' lives. You know, not enough of you come to my periscopes, so I don't really get to see you that much. And if you aren't like subscribed to my Periscope, you really should do that. If you go down below in the comments, you know, right above the comments where I put in like my stuff saying, you know, hey, this is what I'm doing today, and please subscribe. And then there's a bunch of stuff underneath that's all the different things that you can subscribe to besides YouTube. So after you subscribe to YouTube, you can also subscribe to my Facebook page, my Twitter, you can subscribe to my Snapchat, and my Periscope, my Instagram. You can subscribe to all those great things and follow me and see all the other stuff that I'm doing. And also get notified when there's a new video up, which I think is really nice. I also have a blog too. Honestly though, I don't write in my blog that much. In fact, I really don't at all. I mean, I post the videos up there too, but I haven't written in the blog in a while. I've been very bad on that, and I really need to do some of that this week, I think. Do a little typing. Yeah, I haven't written in a while. I haven't just been in the mood, I guess. But I think, you know, summer's here, and it makes me feel more alive. So, I feel alive. Everybody else is going, oh, it's so hot, and I'm like, yes. I'm like, yes. Yes, I'm going to sit in the air conditioning, but yes, it looks gorgeous out. I don't have to deal with the snow or the ice. And I don't have to worry about, is there enough oil in my tank to get me through the winter? No, there's not. What am I going to do? So, I don't have to deal with any of that stuff, which I hate that. That's the worst part of winter for me, is dealing with making sure there's enough oil in the tank, because that's how we heat the house with oil. And I rent, so it's not like I have a choice. It's not like I bought a bad house. And I can tell you, here in Vermont, almost all of them have oil heat anyway. It's like oil or electric. It's funny, different places I've lived in have been different. When I lived in Massachusetts, it was also either oil or electric. But when I lived in New York, it was gas. Like, almost everywhere was gas. Gas or electric. And also when I lived in New Bedford, Massachusetts, it was like that. It was like gas or electric. Like, there was no oil. I think in more urban areas, it tends to be gas and electric. I think that's a lot of what that is about. And when you're in like more of a country or suburban area, it's like electric or oil. It's got something, I don't know why. I suppose because oil tanks are a lot of trouble to put into a house, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ooh, this is really starting to dry. You can see where it's dry, but you know what? My cheeks, any masks I've ever gotten, like mud masks, the cheeks always stay wet, no matter what I do. I can make a thinner amount, and it's still like, it never dries. Something about that area is just like, no, we're not going to dry. We're not drying. Oh. My mouth was a little dry too. Ugh. So, yeah. Like, it's this weird thing about masks with me. I'm looking over here because I have a mirror right here, and I'm like, oh, it's all drying. Except my cheeks. little bit on my chin and stuff here, but the rest of it's drying. But this is still wet. What the hell? So, yeah, so this is Memorial weekend. Next weekend is cow weekend, and I talked about that in one of my other videos. It's strolling of the heifers here, and we have like this festival, and it's ridiculous, and I already talked about it, so I'm not going to go into it again. But that's happening next weekend. Also, my niece is graduating, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the party, and that makes me super sad, because I want to be there for her. But there are other things going on that keep me from being able to go. Unless something different happens between then and now. What else is going on? And what else? I know there's something else this month. Oh yeah, my boyfriend's birthday is coming up too at the end of June. I keep thinking it's June already. That's why I said this month. I'm still like, I want to throw May away apparently. I'm just like, it's June. I think because it got so hot all of a sudden it feels like it's summer. So I was like, nah, it's June. It's not May. It's not May anymore. But when I'm filming this, it's actually still May because it's Memorial Day weekend. Yeah. Oh, and in a couple weeks there's a festival that I like going to. And so, unless something weird happens, we'll be going to that. And that is Mutton and Mead. And Mutton and Mead is like a Renaissance style festival. Hi, kitty cats. So, I did the mask and it's all washed off now. It feels very tight and very clean and smooth. My face feels smooth. So, that's good, I guess. I like mud masks though. I like the way that they dry on the skin and everything. So I probably wore it a little too long. Okay, probably wore it a lot too long because I just like walked around with it on and did other stuff. I didn't care. And all that. I like the way mud masks feel on my face because they make your skin like so tight. I like it. Probably bad for me or something, so leave it on that long. Yeah, it was good. So, and that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this Mass Monday. And don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you at the next video. Bye bye, kitty cats. Nobody wants to look at your butt. Stop. Stop. Get your tail out of the way. Get your tail out of the way.